It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And here's the Steelers running back. 49 yards to the end zone. The Steelers are on the doorstep of history. They improved to 16-0 with another win. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Panthers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is the running back. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Commanders win it by a field goal, 24-21 the final score. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. On one sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His side knows what's at stake here. One win away from a perfect regular season. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And away we go from Wisconsin. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Broncos quick! Broncos
Sending him on the dime. He starts out this drive with a nice... of 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
They give it to him again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's good.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
You sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not 3rd down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on 1st down and watch him do his thing.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the long back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready, set up, Cougar Knights.
Play action, Sanders. That's incomplete left side. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, King, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week to be the team-first guy he is.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Now he's past the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
And motion to tight end left. The give here on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. Breaks the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready,
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6. Check the Eagles. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first two possessions.
Check.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Ready,
One of the tight ends in motion left. They'll go play action for Sanders. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Sanders now on 3rd down. On the move past the 40. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
36-yard line. Check. Ready.
Sanders will keep it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Sneak here, Sanders. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
10 at the 21-yard line. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's a dive up the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 1-score game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Connects on the crosser. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Steelers first down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Let's go now.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 on the 25-yard line.
Get it. 18. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Setting up to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Packers 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason.
Hey, check that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that... Turn amounts to much. They bring him down. The Steelers offense headed out. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Now a give on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Back to the well again. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
60 by 6, 60 by 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
70.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kid, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Nice.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 3-possession game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Packers 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
They'll run here on first first down. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He's taken down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard. Pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Ready, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another carry for him. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game. Offset.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Ready, set.
1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right. And after the penalty, they pick up 2, make it 2nd and 13. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
19, start.
They give it to him up the middle. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead.
Packers 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes the defender. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Now here comes the Green Bay offense.
Okay, break.
And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground. With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. 3rd and short here. Sanders. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 8.
Sanders going to look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. 5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready. 60 by.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Fine quarterback run here. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting him on the dive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Steelers.
Throwing off the play fake. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And this is going to be down to, it looks like, about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hawks,
They give it to him again. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
42. Packers 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Plowing up the middle. He's off to the races. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Reno, Bronco 80.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
First down.
All set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Bronco swing.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dump off to his fullback. They're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
60 Bisons.
3rd and long for him here. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Brings up 4th down.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back at the 8. Looking to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun. This is Sutton working the right side. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when the QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. Set.
1st down,
Ready.
Pittsburgh.
Right up the gut. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
On the jump.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw now. He'll get this to Henry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
43-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
38-yard line.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 5 on the play, and the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. 76.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Man, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he gets this forward to the 19. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers running them out of the building. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Packers 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Packers all set to get back out there. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Man in motion here.
Bronco 80.
On first down, they'll run. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
60.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Roll, roll, roll.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now give left side. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
That's another.
Bronco switch.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Complete over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Set.
At the 38-yard line.
Going from the gun here. Finds the in route complete. Well, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
There he is on 3rd and short. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Steelers' 16-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, hey. Check
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Sanders back to throw. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown.
Yeah, just give him that cheap touchdown.
Scoreboard look a touch better. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers cut into the lead by another point.
Steelers 49. Packers 14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Hand off to the back. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
26.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Brought in right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Number 85. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Packers' 38-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Steelers.
Give now to the running back. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Strike. Ready, go. Ready, run.
Back-to-back carries here. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Ready.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Go.
It's third down.
19 Tiger.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Steelers about to be just the 3rd team to ever finish the regular season unbeaten. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Got to keep this one and go. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They've got to keep moving quick here. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Look at my team.
They're drawn up forward.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.